Oh, now we are live. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone, again. I am here with Larissa and Anderson for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I'm going to be the host from this immersion, from this conversation. And just a short explanation about what is Talk and Talk, how it's work, just to everyone can understand more how it's what is that and to how it's work. We have some topic to discuss, and Talk and Talk it's a language conversation platform. Here you can find conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin also. Just a short explanation. I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you, and we have a topic to discuss. And here it's a safe environment. You can talk without any judgment, without feel worried about the corrections from the other. So we are here to learn from the practice. And please, I want to remember that be respectful with the other, respect the other's opinion. This is a just a conversation so we can share our opinion and enjoy to put your English in practice for real. Enjoy to learn a new structure and try to get some new phrases or new structure for the other. So it's a great opportunity. We have 1 hour here together, and we have another people coming. Just a second. And we always start with the self presentation. So I would like to ask you, Larissa, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Good morning. I'm Larissa. I am 34 years old. I currently live in Curitiba, but I'm not originally from here. I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará. I have also a background in psychology, human resources, business administration, and work as a recruiter and also as a team leader in a non-profit tech company. And I have passion in tech, innovation, people, animals, and learning. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. And how about
Thank
you,
you,
Anderson?
Larissa. How about you, Anderson? Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anderson. I'm 37 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I've been here in Talking Talk since the end of June, and I'm trying to improve my conversation skills. And I'm married. I have a daughter. She's 9 years old. I have three pets, three family cats, and that's it.
Thank you, Anderson. It's good to see you here again. Jacques, can you hear us?
Yes,
Oh, excellent. Good morning, Jacques. Could you please
good
introduce
morning.
yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Jaqueline de Almeida. Uh, I live in Salvador, and I have a daughter. She's 10 years old. I live with her and my cat. I'm a software developer, and now I'm working ONG, and I have a company company between commas. No, I don't know. I don't remember. And I am an entrepreneur. Um, and now I'm studying science and computation. And that is, I love sun and beach. Now it's beautiful day in Salvador with many sun, and that is.
Thank you, Jackie. It's a beautiful day here in São Paulo, but unfortunately, I'm not in Salvador. Guys, my name is Camila. I am 40. I work as an accountant in an energy company. I've been here on Talk and Talk since April from this year. I started with attended in this immersion, and I became a host in July. I am here to practice my English skills. Know a little bit about Spanish. I started to study Spanish before English, and now I changed it because I guess English is the more important because the job and everything. But I know a little bit about Spanish too. I studied for 2 years Spanish, and I start French this week. So I'm gonna be crazy sometimes here, but we can do it our best, I believe. As I said before, the topic from today will be aesthetic procedures, impact, and trends. This was a suggest for a person here on my others immersions, and we can try to discuss about it. And let's start. Anderson, do you want to read the question number 2 and answer?
Yeah. And number two, in your opinion, what are the main reasons why people seek aesthetic procedures today? And, and today, I think the main reason is is social media and influencers and the, the bedroom that they put over us, and I I don't think that today the people do aesthetic procedures because they really need. I think it's more about a bedroom. I don't know. I think that.
Thank you, Anderson. It's hard to discuss about it, right? I was before the immersion thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know why. I don't know if this is related to the price. Looks like this is easy nowadays, easier. I don't know. Let's try to figure it out. And how about you, Larissa? What do you think?
Um, Today, especially today, I don't know. As Anderson said, probably is the most because of the social media and by the influencers, but not just for that, because especially for a woman, we have been um put by some um, pattern about beauty. You have sometimes at sometimes you have to be skinny to be beautiful. Sometimes you have to be more a little bit more fatty. But sometimes you have to your hair must be this long or not this long. And since ever, society put a lot of pattern about beauty in women. Uh, they probably put for men too, but not as much as for women. And I think it is not just for in here in Brazil, but it's a world thing. And but today, since the social media it's in our hands every single day, it's easier to this person she doesn't have. I really don't know how to say this in English, but uh, uh, estria,
Wow.
cellulite, cellulite. Oh, her hair is so beautiful. Oh, her skin, it's so awesome, and things like that. But uh, sometimes we forgot that it's not real. It's fake, right? There is a lot of Photoshop. There is a lot of uh, beauty effects. So they um, stay by that. Stay beauty. Stay with this beauty, with this body, with this skin, with this hair. And yeah, that's the main reasons that I think that people are seeking for aesthetic procedures because the society put this, especially for women, because this is the pattern, and you should be like that if you want to be beautiful. But yeah, in the nine hundreds of the times, 9%, it's fake. So we're seeking for something that are fake.
Yes. Maybe you need to follow the trend that someone said to you the way that you must be. This is like this change, not every day, but this change almost every month. You need to change yourself to be a different person, right? Thank you, Larissa. Now, how about you, Jacques? Can you see the questions right now? Jackie, are you here? Oh, I don't know, guys. Well, I think we can go. Then maybe she can come back. In my opinion, you guys said about the social media, and I think this is the most, this is like a vitrine. I don't know how to say that in English because you, Jackie, are you here? Oh, I think she was open the mic, but not. This is like a vitrine. I will check how to say that. But we need to follow some trends, showcase vitrine. So we have a showcase and you need to decide the way that you're gonna be. Years ago, not years ago, weeks ago, I went to a place to do my ear brow, I guess, the name of sobrancelha. And the person said to me, "Do you want to put your ear brow up?" And I was, "No, no, I don't like this." And she said, "Oh, why? This is normal. You can put a gel and make it." And I, "No, no, no, I don't like this." So it's hard to follow the things, and sometimes they oblige yourself to follow this because it's the trend. So I don't understand a lot. And for me, the men's right now are not so ashamed to follow this, right? They are doing it a lot. We can see a different kind of hair. Oh, that's okay. Can you hear us, Jack or Jacqueline? If you can say something, you can open. Oh, excellent, excellent. But do you want to answer that question? I don't know if you want to send on the chat, in the chat. Up to you. You decide. Okay.
I can try
Oh
now.
yeah, you're back.
Maybe uh, I freeze it
Mhm.
again. So I agree with you. I think that it's a way was building in the histories about the beauty, about the uh, uh, woman beauty. Because I remember when I was a young, I loved reading magazines, and the woman is beautiful and perfect. So,
Oh yes, me
and
too.
I yes, I want um to be like her, but my head it's I don't know, crespo, cacheado, and I'm a black woman, so it's many different um to my reality, because the woman is uh, wow, I forget the word. It's a different woman. So, and now with the social media, it's more pressure to us that we need. I think that in this moment, woman and men, but the pressure to us women, it's more intensive, intensively. So we need to be perfect. It's very crazy because your body is different, your genetic is different. So, and it's very crazy because it's more uh, children and teenagers uh, was are uh, have many procedure static more early. It's many uh, strange, but I think the adults, the parents pay so to children and teenagers uh, uh, modify, change your body. And I think it's many pressure and in Brazil, but in many local, many cultures in the world. In Africa, it's very common that many women clarify, I don't know, clarificar the skin. It's a documentary in Netflix about this. She they use a creme to in your skin, your body, to be more white. It's very very uh, strange and prejudicial. I don't know, prejudicial. I don't use the word. That is.
Oh, thank you, Jack. Excellent. I'd never heard about it this in Africa. I know that we have this kind of, I think Michael Jackson, it's a example of that. In that time, he passed through this, but I never heard about it in Africa. And I was thinking here about what you say about your hair. Sometimes you grow up hating your body or hating your hair because someone say this is ugly and this is not good, right? Even when you are a fat kid and you need to listen bad words, this is terrible for you, and this is normal, I guess. Here in Brazil, I don't have this kind of problem, but I'm not a fat person. I'm a thin person, and I grow up like being a thin person. And I used to hate myself in that position because I was not a hot girl in the school. And this is my genetic way. My mom is like me, my sister, but we want to be like the others. I want to be like the hot girl in the school, and this is not possible. Until nowadays, I cannot be the hot girl. Can you imagine years ago? So we are always struggling to be a different person. So let's move on. Do you want to read, Larissa, the question number 3 and answer?
Sure. Have you ever considered getting an aesthetic procedure? If so, what motivated you? Um, yes and no. Yes and no.
Be
Uh,
honest. Excellent.
yes and no. When I was a teenager, I was, as you said, Camila, I was a very thin person as well. But because I was a model,
Oh, yeah.
by the time I was a model. But there is a thing. When you work in this kind of industry, there
Mhm.
is a lot of pressure. I was so thin that people used to mock me. Oh, you're gonna fly by the wind because you're you're too thin, you're too skinny, and in things like that, they say horrible things to you. But in the place that I worked, I was fat.
Oh.
So yeah, but it's not the thing that I wanted to make procedure.
Mhm.
It's because I'm a short person. I don't have one 1,55, 1,55 de altura. So if you want to be a model, especially for passarela, you have to be tall.
Mhm.
And then I wasn't growing up. I wasn't growing up. And then I went to a doctor because the model company that I worked said to, oh, go there and try to see something. I also ate, consumed some medicines and kind of wall for your growing up. And it was like I had like 12 years old. Yeah. And then the problem was most of because of my knee, meu joelho. And he said, oh, you can grow up and you can get better, but you have to make a surgery. And I said, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want that. I want to be the way that I am right now. So I gave up about that. I stayed a little while for this company. I also participate from some events, but I didn't follow this career for obvious reason. I was short, and so that's why. Yes, um, I was affected by this kind of opinion and this kind of industry. And but I say no, 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 thank you. I don't want to modify my body. I don't want to make a surgery for following something that I don't approve. I have to make surgery in both knees, and had to be in bed for about 6 months. Oh, no, no, thank you. Imagine you're growing up and you have to stop everything just to follow something that might be a success in the future. Might. So no, 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 thank you.
You were 11 years old in that time? 12.
12.
Oh my gosh. I am taller than you, but I am 59, 1.59. I'm not taller. I'm a short person, 17. But can you imagine? This is so crazy, right? If you decided to do it, like, who knows what can happen or not. And the doctors allow you to do it, but you have to take I don't know, some kind of document for your parents to do it or not. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom was with me all the time, and she said, "Oh, this is your decision. You want if you want to do that, we can do that. But if you don't want to, we don't want you won't." And I decided, no, I don't want to stop my school. I don't want to stop anything. I just want to to be
Wow.
myself. And oh yeah, I she agreed, and um
I guess this is normal, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
In this area. This is normal, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's very aggressive. Also,
Yeah.
the people there, it's always trying to put you under the ground, really, because oh, they always want to be on top, and it's really hard. It's really hard.
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, ladies. And how about you, Anderson? Have you ever considered something like that?
Yeah, I consider it to modify my nose, uh, but I don't have the money and I don't have the courage to do this. But I don't know. I think if I have the money, I did it. But I don't want to um, um, não sei, juntar the money.
Hmm.
I have other priorities, and so if I have money a lot, I think I did it a surgery in my nose. But only this, the and I go to the gym, but to my health, not for a built model. And when I started at the gym, I was 16 years old,
Wow.
and that time was because a built model. Yeah, But nowadays, not I give up after this. But
Okay.
I think I consider it modified my nose. I, I don't
Mhm.
like my nose. I don't know. It's not because oh I have problem to breathe or not like that. It's really because aesthetic.
Yes, I agree with you. There was a time that I was like in my nose and thinking like, oh, this could be better, this could be in this way. And just because the others said that the nose must to be like, and I think, oh my gosh, I
I
think it's aggressive, right? The surgery, it's totally
I I,
aggressive.
I I never suffered bullying because my nose.
Okay.
It's my own. And
Mm-hmm.
I see the reflex in the mirror and I don't like my nose.
Okay.
Not because of bullying or not like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a kind of the way that the beauty nose must to be. We have, as women, we have some kind of make who try to put your nose like a thin nose. So you do a makeup, try to fake your nose to be different. And this is so crazy sometimes because you can fake your face just to looks like a person to had a specific kind of nose. And I had a problem years ago with my nose, but I think when I was a teenager, because of the pressure is too high when we are in the school and you want to be like the others, you want to change your hair, you hate yourself, you try to change everything if I could in that time. But of course, nowadays, I don't think this is totally necessary. We have here in Brazil, you said about gym, we had a lipo HD. Nowadays is the trend. No one need to go to the gym, but you can I don't know how to say that in English, brotar o seu abdômen trincado ali. So I think I am so afraid about these procedures. I am so afraid. I don't like to think about it. I did it Botox once and it hurts a lot in my face and this hurts and I was like, oh my gosh, see something if something happens to me, no one knows about it because I didn't told to my mom or to my friend. I just went to the place and did it, and was a hard to procedure to do, but I don't think I would do it again because it was really expensive and hurts a lot. And I did it only here in my, I don't know how to say that, in Testa, did it. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I come back like this to my house and just fix it my face to be forever. So I am so afraid to do it. I think nowadays, if I had too much money, I could think about it. But nowadays, I have other kinds of different foreheads. Thank you very much. I did it in my forehead. As you can see, I had a expression like here, and I did it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so, I was so afraid to change my expression, because I think this is in, for me it's so important when you can show your expression, and I was afraid to lose it. So I decided to give up this kind of, okay, you don't need money, you don't need it, so move on. But I did it in the pandemic time, was, I don't know, 3 years ago. And nowadays I accepted my body as it is. But I think if I don't know, have a lot of money, I could think to change a little bit. I don't know, guys. Maybe a lipo HD, I don't know. I'm just kidding. And how about you, Jacqueline? Have you ever considered? Can you hear us? Do you want to try? Oh, I'm gonna open your link here. Are you here? Oh, I don't think so. Guys, I think we can go to the next question. I don't know if Jacqueline is here. Let me see. What do you think are the most important factors to consider before choosing an aesthetic treatment? What do you think, Anderson? Forgot about money, okay? Forgot about it.
Yeah. uh, and Aesthetic treatment is different the local. Yeah.
The procedure, I think yes, the treatment could be, for example, I did a Botox. I think this could be treatment instead of procedure. I guess procedure is look like a surgery. I don't know, guys. What do you think of this? There's no too much difference, I guess.
I think you can you you need to know the place the clinic and because nowadays we have many problems with this we see a lot of cases that people sometimes uh, people dead and what else. So I think the most important when you decided to do a aesthetic procedure is doing l- local place with all the documents and the doctor and that's it. I um about what the kind of the treatment you will do, I think is particular of every each others, and so I think that's it. The most important is to be safe and secure in a local place.
Yeah. I was remember here about that guy who had a problem with procedure, acne procedure, was acid. I don't know if you remember this guy, and he passed away because the procedure. So was a kind of acid. I don't know if that this is correct way to say, but I'm going to try. The acid that split your skin, and then you are in a new kind of skin in the face, and it was so hard that the guy passed away, unfortunately. And the clinic was from a girl who did a course online, an online course on the pandemic time. This was in São Paulo. I don't know if you remember, guys, and was
Uh,
so terrible. Go ahead, Anders.
and we have the case the main of the lead singer of LS Jack.
Oh,
A few years
yes.
ago, he did a surgery to to get more morphine and
Aleppo, I guess.
yeah lipo. and and
Yes.
and he 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 he's not dead, but he had a lot of problems and and paralysis. It's and a lot of things because the surgery, the procedure, and
Yes.
was because and was a aesthetic procedure. So it's very difficult.
This week I was reading and knew that a girl who was, because she passed away too, 26 years ago, years old, and then she decided to do six procedures at the same time, and she passed away too. 22, 26 years old, and she passed away because her body could not, I don't know, get it all this modification. So this is this is weird to think about. If you decide to do it about six, kind of, and this, can you imagine after that if you survive? This is so crazy. I don't like to think about it. As you can see, I use glass because I am afraid to do the surgery for my glass, for my eyes, because this is so crazy when you go to a laser in your eyes and try to correct. So I am so afraid about it, guys. I don't think I could do something different from my Botox. Jackie, are you here? Can you hear us?
Yes,
Oh, you're
I
back.
I was listening the 30 question. Yes, the
uh,
30.
we are talking about the question number 4. Do you want to try to answer? Can you see? Or if you prefer, I can read it.
Yes, I copied.
Oh,
I
good girl.
and the fourth question.
Yes.
Um, what do you think are the most important factors to consider before choosing a aesthetic treatment? Um, I think that important is uh, to think if it's really important to health because I I I I think it's more aggressive I um to your body or body and I think it important to think it is good to me it's very important because it, the process can to be okay or not so
Mhm.
and the your our body can uh, to react and uh, can to have uh, many ways in the procedure. I don't know. I I had a series in my heart when I was young. It's
Oh.
very hard because my body is hurt. So my bones in my costela. So I think no, it's very hard if it's not necessary. When I was more young, I wanted um, increase diminuir my beast because I I I thought it's many big to my body, but now I don't have question with my body. So um it's uh I want to be more fat because I'm very um I don't know, magra. So, but I think is your body, our body. It's uh, we need to be safe with your our body. So, uh, in my mind, the procedure uh, it's think many important and I think it's important to think it's necessary to the health. I don't know.
Thank you. Excellent, Jack. I was remember here I had a small surgery years ago, almost 10 years ago, that because my mom had a breast cancer, I guess, and I had some kind of nodule that I need to take off. and this was so hurt. The after surgery was really hard. I couldn't sleep properly. So can you imagine do it a huge kind of surgery? I cannot deal with that. I think I don't like to feel pain, and I don't think this is. I was remember here was the only and the first surgery that I had to had, and was not so good experience for me, but I was obligated for kind of security health, and I was so afraid about it. Even just a small surgery, I need to take a small piece off, but I don't was so confident about that, because you need to I don't know. We had a kind of I don't remember in English the word when you use a gas to sleep. I forgot the word, even in Portuguese, but I think you understand, guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? If I don't come back, and I was okay, everything's fine. But I don't, I am afraid. I'm afraid person to try something different. And let's move on. I guess we can try to talk about a different question. Maybe question number 7. Do you want to read answer Anderson and try to answer the question number 7?
Okay. What are the potential long-term effects of getting aesthetic procedures at a young age? Uh, I don't agree with it do aesthetic procedures at a young age.
Hmm.
Uh, like Larissa said, that she was 12 and her mother said, "Oh, okay, do you choose what you want?" I I I I didn't this with my daughter. I I don't believe that a teenager have the conscience and the power to do a choose so important. It's my opinion, and I don't agree. I think you need to because it's a thing that will go ahead along your life for the rest of your life. So I think it's a choose very important. And when you're talking about it, and aesthetic is I don't some sometimes aesthetic is not the priority. I think so. I don't agree with if we do aesthetic procedures in younger people.
Yeah. I don't think a person um, 18 minus can be responsible for the choice. I think it's a hard decision to take. Now how about you, Larissa? Are you okay to talk about it? That's okay for you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
No problem about that. It's in the past.
Okay, excellent. I was just worried because sometimes we had, I
Nah,
don't know, maybe feel bad about it. Go ahead.
nah, I'm totally okay with my body, with my choices, and yeah, I'm adult right now, so I'm okay
Excellent.
with that. But yeah, depending on the kind of the procedure, especially if it is a surgery that might change your body or something about your body or whatever, that is not something that as a young age, as a child or maybe a teenager might choose. of course, they need the parents. They need someone who is really responsible to say, this is the pros, this is the cons, this will be for the rest of your life.
Mhm.
You need to have conscious about that. And there is something that you might regret, and it's something that you will stay with the rest of your life. But depending on the kind of the procedure, like putting a piercing, I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. uh, and yeah, depending of the kind of
But
the treatment.
alargador not. Piercing, okay. Alargador not.
I'm talking about piercing, but it is also esqueci, brinco em inglês.
I forgot.
uh, yeah, I forgot, but it's piercing. It's because you have to pierce your ear. But yeah, things like that, like a second hole in your ear, or just something simple. I'm totally okay with that. But something that might be more aggressive, especially in your body or in your you're growing up, you're changing, especially when you're a teenager. Your body is this all the time, and you have a lot of hormones, and you might grow, you might not grow. That is a lot of things happening. So yeah, depending of the kind of the procedures, I'm okay, and then sometimes I'm not okay, and yet the uh, in all the times you have to talk with the person, with the child or the teenager, and talk, oh, this is that, this is pro, this is the cons, and you have to be considered. And of course there is something that might be responsible for doing that. That's what I think.
Yes, I remember when I was teenager, I had I would like to get a piercing here because it was the trend, and my mom said, think twice because this can make I forgot the
I
word,
scar.
a scar in your face. Think twice. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because, every time that mom says something, this can happen to you. And I was like, okay, okay, I don't want. And it was so big. I am so team. This could be the first, arrive first than me in the places, because this is weird. But in that time, I was like, I want. And my mom said, think twice. And okay, I don't want. I don't need it. Thank you. So I'm afraid about this kind of. I'm so afraid about everything that can change my face. Even Botox, I was like, oh my gosh. But that's okay. Everything's fine. Guys, after before Jacqueline answer, I'm gonna put the link for the survey here. And just to take a minute to answer, it's really important for me and from the platform. So if you could share your opinion, it's totally anonymous. No one can see your answers, and you can bring in more topic to discuss ideas and say if you like it or if you dislike this immersion. Feel free to share your opinion. I would love it to hear. Okay. And Jackie, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Though you
Um,
can see the question number 7 and answer.
yes. Um, I think that the procedure we are teenagers can be corrupted your or our body because it's many change, many transformation, so and many hormones, and um, I don't see necessary if we don't a problem with the health. So and because your body changes. So when
Mm,
I was young, I am teen thing in my always my life and a woman thing. So, but my body changed, and when I was young, my beast is very big. But now uh, when I was a mom, my beast is decreased. So, and I think, wow, if I had a procedure when I was young, it's maybe my body is strange now. So I think we have many pressure to be perfect. It's a crazy. So perfect to be a, a, a person that don't exist. So nobody is perfect, and I think the nature is perfect because the nature creates many different things, and I think that it's a beautiful. So, and okay, we can change, get better your body with the exercise and good food. So I think it's more important to invest into a good food. So food more naturally, many processed than procedures, and exercise is more important. And you said about your, I don't know, lines in the next in your eyes. Eu não sei se eu entendi, você falou das linhas, né, dos seus olhos. So,
Mm-hmm.
when it's the line is more thin, mais finas, né?
Mm-hmm.
It's a exercise in your face that it's a can to do that that the line is better. So I in the beginning in the year I have a lining more strong in my face, and I know it's not okay. It's ugly, and I I did exercises in my faces. It's a simple exercise with your I don't know fingers, and 20 minutes before to sleep or in the morning. The line is it's better. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's many things that to be to can the body it's better, and I think the procedure stacked procedure is in the string, so that we are healthy is I don't know is um, quando vou falar português, quando estou conseguindo
Okay.
pensar em inglês. Quando nossa
Okay.
saúde ela tem alguma insegurança, assim, ok, precisa ser, né? Ou não vai ter nenhuma resolução com exercício, com comida, ok, precisa fazer uma cirurgia. To me, it's okay. That,
I think we are, I don't know how to say that in English, emergence person. We need the things right now. You don't need to wait. For example, I don't want to spend the 5 years in a gym and might get a better belly. So I prefer to do a lipo right now and just be in a better shape. So we don't think that I need to spend years to get a better body. Well, if I can pay it, I will do it. So this is the trend right now. We cannot wait for something. You don't need to spend too much time to, you don't need, not you don't need, you cannot wait so long. And some kind of procedure are irreversible. So can you imagine how this could be, as Anderson said about the guy from Elias Jack, right? They were in the best perform of the band, and the guy had this problem. And since today, I think nowadays, I guess he is all right with the decision. But can you imagine, this is a height to get to deal with in a daily routine. You change your life forever. So I'm not a kind of person who don't agree with that, but I think you need, as my mom said years ago to me about the piercing, you need to think twice. And guys, I would like to say a special thank you for guys from YouTube, and a special for you guys with me, Larissa, Anderson, and Jack. I feel so grateful when you see the faces that I know here, and this is so good for me. And unfortunately, we do not have too much time. I need to go to vote, so wish me luck. And I would like to say a wonderful rest of Sunday for you guys, and a good start for the next week. And I hope see you soon. The next immersion, not my immersion, I could be other time, but I would see you soon for the next time. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for coming. Go ahead, Larissa. Go ahead.
Thank you guys. Take
Thank
care.
you.
I hope you guys also have a great weekend. And I hope you voted was
Oh,
okay too, especially the walk.
thank you, guys. Thank you very much for
Thank you.
coming. See you soon.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.